me, I'm stuck in your phone. Hey.
But don't worry. We're here and we're safe and we're your emotional support besties. I'm here with my bestie, Reed.
I'm here with my bestie, Tori.
And we're outside and it's warm. So if you see sweat on my face, no, you didn't.
Sag moon.
We did not prepare that.
No.
I knew I was going to say it, but bingo.
We are outside because here's the thing. It's really hot inside because we don't have AC. Okay? Sorry about it. So, we thought we'd venture outdoors and we're on the front porch. We're sitting on the porch. I'm on front porch looking in.
That reminded me of, remember that video, sitting on the toilet?
No. What's that?
I'll show you it after we
Please
record
do.
because it's a classic.
A classic?
It's a classic. How you doing, Reed?
I'm doing better now. Yeah. I was having a rough go of it this past week, but today is a turning point, I might say.
Thank God.
Yeah.
For you.
Honestly, for everyone. Because the past week or so, I have felt like I've been going through puberty. Not fun for anybody.
Teen angst.
I've been angsty. I've been irritable. I've been one irritable motherfucker. Everything has annoyed me. Everyone has annoyed me. Myself has annoyed me. I'm breaking out and I'm just not feeling it. But I went to bed last night at 9:30 and I'm feeling a little bit better.
I went to bed at 10 p.m. We also didn't coordinate that either. But the way that I feel like I've been very focused today because I got 9.5 hours of sleep.
I know. I'm like, am I just a child and I need it's time for bedtime?
I mean, they do say women need more like 8 to 9 hours of sleep every night.
Hey.
Because, we're doing most of the emotional labor every day. So
you're not wrong.
We have a lot going on upstairs,
No.
I definitely was feeling the irritable drop into luteal yesterday because my mom, my grandma, my sister, and I went and saw Freakier Friday, which I want to come back to that and talk about that. It was perfect. But the way that, I don't know if it's just because the older I get, the more sensitive to sound I am, / pandemic, deregulated me from the sounds of the public.
Oh.
But hearing people chew popcorn, it made me want to scream. It made me want to jump out of that recliner chair and lose it. Yeah.
I would love to see that.
Young woman goes ape shit at movie theater in Oregon. I'll make national news.
I'd bail you out.
Thanks. I don't harm anyone, but it's the only thing harmed is the $15 popcorn. I have to pay everyone back for their popcorn.
You go broke. That popcorn is expensive.
I know. My internal dialogue too was trying to calm myself down. I was they spent so much money on that popcorn, and I understand why you want popcorn at movies. It's part of the experience, and I can't blame people for that. But who didn't teach them how to shut their mouth when they chew?
Yeah, just close your mouth, and it's fine. But I completely understand because when I went and saw Freakier Friday, I'm sitting there enjoying myself. And then I stop for a second. I go, they don't have closed captioning.
Also that. There are some movie theaters that have started doing that, which we love to see it.
We love it.
Get with the times, okay?
When my niece and nephew slept over the other day, we watched Hercules, which is my first time watching Hercules. It's Tori's favorite Disney movie, and I had never seen it. Fantastic film, I'll tell you that. But of course, I had the closed captioning on. And they're like, Auntie,
great idea.
Can you take the closed captioning off? I was like, no, I can't hear it if I can't read it.
Yeah. Sorry. I feel like maybe it's a millennial only preference because I feel like Gen Xers do not like it.
No, my parents get so annoyed.
My parents get so annoyed. They're like, why is that on? And I'm like, first off, your hearing is going faster than mine. You're going to need those soon. Sorry, Mom and Dad. Second off, Gen Z, Gen Alpha.
They're not into it.
They're like, why are you relying on closed captions?
There's something about it that really helps me.
It helps me hear it. I think because I'm a visual processor, maybe I'm not an auditory processor.
I don't think I process anything. Because I'm not a visual or an audio processor. I'm like a.
But like if you were in class and you're being taught
Oh.
something, if they just talked it at you, would you process it better, or
No.
you had to see it?
I need to see it. Also, the thing
Yeah.
that I need to is I didn't realize that this was a thing, but did you know that I'm gonna butcher this, okay?
Can't wait.
But like people with ADHD, they need to see like the whole picture when they're
Yes.
learning something and then break it down into steps.
Yes.
The way I didn't know this, and the way that schools don't do that at all, they go, okay, here's a little bit of information, a little bit more, a little bit more, and then you get to the end. And finally, it's like, oh, this is how I'm using this information. If you would have told me this was how I was going to use this information, I would have been thinking a completely different way.
Completely agree. Completely agree. I feel like I'm a work backwards person.
100%.
And that sounds like maybe that's just neurodivergency, but I'm like, I need to know. I always at work, I go, give me the 30,000 foot view. I need to know the why, and I need to know the goal.
So then I can ask the details that actually matter to me.
And then we can go back and we can incrementally move towards it. But I need to know what I'm aiming at here. Even if the goal changes along the way, that's fine. But I need to know what it is that at first attempt we're trying to do.
Yeah, I need to know the big picture. Like, I remember accounting in college never really made sense to me at all, because it was like we were just like learning acronyms and like small little things. And now I'm like, oh, doing my own taxes. I'm like, oh, this would have made a lot more sense if somebody explained it to me this way. Like
1,000%
with context.
I mean, there's things that are like so basic that we never got taught too, that would be part of that big picture. Like it took me until like today, like 2 months ago old, to realize that like how tax brackets work and the percentage for taxes. And it's not like if you're at like a 20% or whatever, I don't remember the numbers, but it's like, oh, it's not like your entire year income's at 20%. It's like this for this part of the, I'm like, what?
It's like you are taxed up to, let's say it's $40,000 at X percentage.
Yes.
Every amount above that then gets taxed at 22%. Every amount above that then gets taxed at 25%.
I know. And I'm like, why aren't these the basics that we were taught?
I don't know. The other one, and I still don't even know the right answer, is the rain one. Chance of precipitation. It's not, there's a 90% chance it's gonna rain. It's 90% of this area will experience precipitation.
Mm-hmm. That was an unlock when I probably learned that a couple of years ago, and the way that now it helps me conceptually, especially if I'm trying to plan. If I'm like traveling, I just did this when I went to New York, like it was like, okay, what are the chances that like are there going to be areas of the city and within that zip code that I can be in that are not going to be maybe experiencing a downpour of rain, right? Can I predict what those are going to be? No, but it makes me feel better about like, hey, tomorrow I may have a chance of being some places that are dry.
There you go. How was your week?
It was fine. I feel like there was a lot of things that were making me irritable, but I think I was in follicular, so I was able to probably handle them better than I maybe would have had those things happen to me probably this upcoming week. But definitely a highlight of my week was seeing Freakier Friday, because I texted Rita yesterday. I said, perfect movie, no notes.
No notes. Freakier Friday, chef's kiss. They put the same amount of effort into it that they put into the first one. I was ready for like a low qual money grab sequel.
Campy, cheesy, just to like make nods. No.
I was kind of ready for when they redid Mean Girls and how horrendous and awful that was.
Correct. Thank God they didn't make it a musical. Can you imagine?
Oh, for Here Friday? Oh my God, no.
It was so cute. I will say the only thing we were talking about afterwards was like you had to really pay attention to who was changing bodies with who, because sometimes I'd be like, oh wait, who was that again? And then I'm like, okay, it's that person, so that makes sense why they're saying that. So it definitely was easier to follow along when it was just 2 people switching the first movie. Now there's 4.
Spoiler.
Yeah, but just like the teenage girls were so sweet, great actors.
The fact that they could embody a whole second,
and just like the emotion, like as them playing their mom and their grandma, and then step grandma, like them witnessing and feeling the emotion, but as their teenage self, like the crying was on point. It was so good.
It was fantastic.
They did a shout out to Pink Slip's original music from Freaky Friday,
Thank
Friday,
God,
which I
because I love that song.
Yes, and I was trying not to sing out loud in the
Oh, I
theater.
did.
Allie was like staring at me, like, and I was like, on and on and on. I loved it.
I definitely sang during it. Also, Meredith from Parent Trap was in it. She made a little cameo. That was amazing.
Did you realize what date they got married on?
Yeah.
October 3rd.
October
They got
3rd.
married on Mean Girls
Which,
Day.
let's also talk about October 3rd, guys. What's happening on October 3rd?
Life of a Showgirl, baby. That's a good day.
Woo!
It's a really good day.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Excited because I watched the podcast thing. I finished it finally. Tori and I started it.
I haven't finished it fully yet.
It's 2 hours long. I'm sorry. A little bit overkill. Like,
Yeah.
it was kind of long.
Yeah.
I
know people that have already watched it multiple times and I haven't even finished it. I feel like I finished what I needed to finish. And now it's like, it'll just be fun to finish the rest
I'm going to say
of it.
something controversial.
Yeah.
Finally finishing it and watching the full length of it kind of made me remember why Taylor Swift doesn't do interviews often.
Because she's awkward.
Yes, because I feel like without her doing interviews, she can be this like elusive, like maybe a little bit sexy, like smart and witty and chill and cool. And then you watch her in an interview and you're like, oh no.
She's a total nerd.
You are a nerd.
Which is cute.
It's adorable. It's just really funny because it's been so long since we've seen something like this.
Yes.
So I kind of forgot. And then seeing her like geek out and nerd out on things and like not really keep her cool. I'm like, oh yeah.
You are a human.
You're a human and you're still the same Taylor Swift and it's adorable.
It was fun to watch because I feel like there was multiple things and I kept joking to Reed when we were watching the first half of it. I was like, she's just like a celebrity. So just like because it was just like cute hearing her talk about like the sourdough blogs and like all these, like I feel like it was very related. And she's in the kitchen making stuff and then like Travis is playing video games. Like it made me happy that I feel like she has created this life now with Travis where it's like she can be a normal person in their little bubble. Whereas I feel like we talked about this. I mean, definitely when she was dating Joe Alwyn, which I thought you were making this comment about Joe Jonas, and I was like, I don't think he's that pretentious. Very pretentious, probably. He probably was like, oh, the theater, like just so like he probably wouldn't let her relax.
How uncouth.
Yes, like I just feel like there was this level, and I'm like, yeah, how's that working out for you and your career, buddy? Like the one TV show you've been in.
And she had to do all this sad music, and now she's with Travis, and she's doing a pop.
She's happy.
A pop album.
She's a showgirl.
She's a showgirl. She's
popping off. I'm so proud of her. But I do agree. I felt like I was a voyeur too. Like I feel like we were seeing things we shouldn't have. Not that any of it was bad, but I was like, this feels so weird to have had no insight or true like them discussing any of this. And all of a sudden it was like, welcome on in.
And you just like see their dynamic and stuff.
Definitely. After you brought it up when we were watching it about that you play ball, I read Aristotle. I saw multiple nods to that over the week too, which was cracking me up. Because
he's just fangirling the entire time.
1,000%. He knows his lane. I don't think he's trying to be like, he's like, you're smart. Teach me things. I'm over here. I'm supporting you. I'm your cheerleader.
Which I would be like, it's interesting how that works for them because the way she's so meticulous and well read and thinks about all these things.
And definitely an Enneagram 3.
To then go and talk to your partner and be like, oh my gosh, okay, so this is like a nod to Hamlet and da-da-da, like all this stuff. See the symbolism. And him just going, you're pretty, you're cool, you're smart.
Yes. I'm curious what their conversations are like. Like, I wonder if for her it's like fun that he's kind of a blank slate in some of these areas of her world so she can like teach him. I don't know. She clearly, and it makes full sense, hyper fixated on football to the extent that like she knows all the rules.
Oh yeah.
She knows everything. And I'm like, damn, this woman has the ability to obtain knowledge.
Sink her teeth in.
It is. I do not possess it the same way. Anyways, the other thing I liked about this week that my hyper fixation this week has been Dropout.
Yeah.
Which if you don't know what that is, it's an improv comedy streaming service, previously College Humor. I can't stop watching it. I'm like now fangirling over these people that like, I mean, people know some of them, but like the way that I'm like, I know all these things about each one of these cast members. It's so fun.
And that's why I'm trying to bully Tori into starting an improv class.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe we could be on Dropout one day.
I'm in. It was cute. I told Reed, I was like, I want to be part of these people. They just like rally around each other. And like one of the guys who's my favorite, Jacob.
I love Jacob.
He's so sweet. I love him. He lost his mom, I guess, last year. And so they like teamed up. The CEO of Dropout hosts like game shows on there. Him and his best friend like teamed up, and they, without him knowing, created like, he knew he was going to be on the episode, but he thought it was going to be everyone, but it was like just questions about him, and he kept trying to figure out why. And then the whole time they just like helped him along to get the right answer, and then gave him a check for $100,000 because he like took time off and stuff to like take care of his mom. And I know, it was really sweet. And then his dad showed up, and everyone was crying. And I was like, wow, these people got soul. They got heart. And they're funny.
And they're funny.
But yeah, if you need a giggle, it's like $6 a month, and there's so much content.
It's amazing. It's so good. Everybody's so talented, and it's hilarious.
You realize, like, I mean, because you've always said, like, it's not just like doing improv. Like, there's such a method to it, and you can tell because there's never a breakdown in the process for them. Like, they're so good at it.
These people are incredible. They're very,
and a lot of them
are
in
talented.
like improv troops together. I keep finding out. I'm like, I love it. Community.
It's so fun.
It's very sweet. But yeah. Anything, even though you had a hard week, that was any bright spots for you? Anything fun?
One thing that brought me emotional support this week was I went golfing and went with my whole family minus John. Sorry, John got left out because he went whitewater rafting. We went to a par 3 course. First time ever doing a par 3 course. I'm not a good golfer by any means. I don't know how to do it, but I've gone a little more recently because my dad's really into golf now. And I got par twice.
Yeah, you did.
I got par on the first hole.
Girl.
Honestly, it wasn't far from a hole-in-one. And I was like, if I get a hole-in-one, I'm freaking.
So did you drive and then you 2-putted?
Yeah. I missed on the first
yeah.
putt, got on the second putt. And I didn't even cheat on that. Sometimes I cheat. Tori knows. I hit it. If the putt is close enough, but the ball doesn't go in, I just count it because who am I?
Yeah,
who am
we're
I?
just practicing too at this point until we get good.
Not even. I'm not even. Because practice would mean that I know what the right way is, and I'm trying to get to the right way. I don't even know what the right way is. I'm winging it every time.
Each time you do it, you're learning something, even if you're not realizing it.
Maybe. I don't know. But got par twice. That was pretty cool. It was at this place called the Children's Course. So, you know, that was really fun.
You're someone's child.
I am. We all are. And then I also went to a Thorns soccer game. That was very fun. And there was unlimited candy at it. So, yeah, the place where we were sitting, they like give you free food. There was a free meal. And then there's like free candy. You walk in and
hell yeah. I didn't know you guys got to sit in a special area.
Yeah, it was like my dad got the tickets from something from work, and he gave them to me and my mom and my sister and my niece because it was a girls' night, and it was very fun.
I love that.
I do have a few other things I need to talk about. I wrote them down and just thought I would share. These are just random shower thoughts.
I love a shower thought.
A few things I want to discuss.
I've thought about putting a whiteboard in my shower so I can.
That'd be cool. It might steam off, but like that.
They make shower ones.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay, that was probably somebody's brilliant shower thought.
I know.
Okay, first thing, let's talk about Yasso bars. Holy shit, are those good?
Game changer.
If we had ads and sponsors, when we have ads and sponsors, you best believe I'm going to try to get Yasso up in here because I'm pretty sure they're called Yasso because, yeah. So, can I get another? That's how I feel about them.
And I feel like if you eat, not that life's about calories, but if you eat like a pint of Ben and Jerry's, that's going to be hundreds of calories.
1,000.
Yeah, you could eat multiple Yasso bars and be like, it basically was just like eating an ice cream cone.
And not only that, they're delicious.
So good.
They're
Can't tell the difference.
So good. I'm obsessed with them.
Greek yogurt could have fooled me.
I thought it was ice cream.
You could have fooled me.
Yeah, so this is pretty much ice cream. The next thing I wrote down is I think I'd get motion sickness at the Vegas Dome. Just saying that. Saw a video of
the Sphere.
The Sphere, correct. Saw a video of the Backstreet Boys, Back All Right, and they were performing there. Looked like some really cool CGI, some really cool
I
stuff.
think I'd panic.
I think I wouldn't know which way was up.
Correct. I mean, I feel weird when I'm in the theater, like at OMSI.
Yeah, I'm not
IMAX.
I'm not an IMAX kind of girl.
Yep.
I'm good. Keep my movies 2D, please.
Keep them 2D. My friend of the pod, Mackenzie, texted me yesterday and said that she had a dream. She said, well, first her text was, so you know the Sphere in Vegas?
Correct.
And I said, yes, ma'am. And she said, well, I did have a dream that you and I were at a mini version of that at the theater, and we saw Wicked in there, and it was crazy cool.
Okay, that'd be kind of sick.
And I was like, that's so specific, and I'm in.
That's pretty sick.
I know.
Dang.
So, Sphere, it's on the mind.
The Sphere is in everybody's sphere right now.
Bingo.
The last thing I wrote on here is I'm trying to Pavlov's dog myself, and I have this new thing, and I want to just let you guys know right now, just to hold myself accountable, and then report back if it works. Every time I go to the gym now, I am playing strictly classical music.
Ooh.
Not just strictly classical, Bach, French Suite number 3 in B minor, on repeat, over and over and over and over and over again. Why? What's that face for?
Sounds awful.
No,
I could see playing it once.
It's my new, y'all ready for this?
Okay.
But now it's Bach. And so I am playing this over and over again when I go to the gym so that I get an association of I can do hard things when I listen to this song. So then in any time of need, I can put on some Bach and I can accomplish anything.
Can't say it won't work. I'm in.
So that's just an experiment I'm running on myself right now currently.
Okay. So your goal eventually is to Pavlov dog it so hard that like you just play it like on your way to the gym or like as you start, and then you can listen to other things. Or do you think you're always just gonna listen to it the whole time?
Oh no, my hope is that I can just play it the entire time. Because so ultimately what I would like to happen is that it almost shuts my brain off. And it goes, oh, when this music is playing, we do this hard thing. Okay. Then, let's say I need to clean some dishes or something. If I put that on, my brain will clean the dishes because it's a hard thing I don't want to do. That's what I'm trying to do.
I like it.
So just like a song association with like doing hard things.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to work. Maybe it's going to do the reverse. Then maybe it's going to make me not ever want to.
It's like gamifying in an opposite way if I do it because I have to make something so fun that I can psych myself, not remember what I'm doing.
See, I am the same way. However, right now I'm in an interesting phase of my life where I need to do some recon work on that because it's gotten to the point where everything has to be fun, and I need to do some hard conditioning to change that. So that I can do hard things. It says it on my phone. It says I can do hard things. So
because I am always in awe of people that like are not impacted one way or another by something that's just like I forgot about something that I was going to tell you about. So speaking of friend of the pod, Mackenzie was at her house on Saturday. She said, "Do you guys want something to drink?" And I said, "Yeah, what do you got?" And Seth, her husband, goes, "We have like 10 kinds of root beer." And I said, "Should we try them all?" We did a taste test.
Oh, I love root beer.
And we need to, that's what I said the whole time. I said, you know who loves this shit? You know who loves sarsaparilla?
I love
Reed.
I
So
love
we need to do it again.
sarsaparilla.
You need to be there, but we want to try the classics now. Because for some reason, she had a lot of prebiotic root beers.
Like Poppy.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I liked the Poppy a little better than the Olipop.
I hate the Poppy. The Poppy tastes so bad to me.
I'm going to be honest, none of them are that great. When you're thinking about like, I just kept comparing all of them to like a cold thing, a mug root beer
Did you
or
have
a
Henry's?
Barks. No.
Henry's is the best.
Okay. See,
So-
we need to do a round 2 with like some like OGs.
I actually did do a root beer taste test with my dad for his birthday. We got a bunch of
That's
root
right.
beers and we did try them, and Henry's won. He
Okay.
prevailed.
We
And
did
it is-
Jones, which that was a throwback because I was like, Peach Smeecha.
Oh,
That's the only place I ever saw Jones soda. Stubborns,
never had that.
Popwell,
Never had that.
Poppy, Ollie Pop, Reed's makes a root
I
beer.
do
It was
like. Oh,
gross.
oh no, I like their ginger beer.
Yeah, sorry, it wasn't gross. It wasn't root beer. It was
Yeah, it's
ginger
more-
beer with a little bit of sarsaparilla in it, which was really
Not
weird.
gonna
I would
cut it.
drink it, but I'm not going to drink it as root beer.
No.
And then there were a couple others. There was a brand called Daylight or something. It tasted like drinking hay. I give it a 1 out of 10, and that was being generous. It was
Give it
so
a
gross.
0.
It was very gross.
Ugh.
Anyway, so we need you, and we're gonna do a round 2. And I said we need the classics. We need Barks. We need A&W. We need Mug.
Yeah.
We need Dads.
We need
We need
Dad's.
Henry's.
Henry's glass bottle, ice cold.
Because that's what I think of when I think of root beer, and the majority of these, except for Stubborns, which I didn't know that was a brand.
Never heard
Mackenzie
that one.
loves it. None of them tasted like actual root beer to me.
Yeah.
Like Olipop's a nice alternative, but it's not root beer.
Correct. Like don't drink real root beer and then have an Olipop.
Correct.
I have to like be off the root beer for a while and only be drinking the Olipops, or else it's a sad, disappointing time.
Yeah. It's like the other day when your niece and nephew spent the night, and John thought we're gonna be healthy and make root beer floats with Olipop, and they did not like it.
They were like, "This is disgusting."
Honestly, I really appreciate the honesty.
As soon as I saw that he grabbed
and you're like,
those,
oh God,
like-
what have you done?
I was like, the children are not gonna like this.
It's okay. It was a nice thought, but sorry, buddy.
Sorry. Thanks for trying to be healthy and keep us low sugar.
Low sugar. Well, by the time this comes out, we should be close to or have identified the top Disney Channel movie of 2006-2010, which we reviewed a couple of episodes ago. Last week was a different special episode, so we didn't cover any brackets. But that should be out this week. We're going to do Will Ferrell movies. We're going to switch it up a little because I know a lot of you probably never watch Disney Channel movies. So,
Which is sad. You should probably
I
get
know.
on Disney Plus and watch those.
correct. I am curious to see what, because then we'll put all 3 bracket winners against each other and really identify what the people are saying.
Yeah, because we already know it's Camp Rock. So if you guys disagree with us,
Sucks to suck. Okay. So I have already paired these movies up together, and I do have a brief description of each in case you are not familiar or don't remember. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I think we should go with a theme song for our bracket time.
Maybe it's like, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready.
We just rip off SpongeBob, I meant. Okay. Blades of Glory versus Stranger Than Fiction. Blades of Glory from 2007. 2 rival figure skaters, Will Ferrell and John Heder, whatever, that guy, are banned from men's competition but find a loophole that allows them to return as a first ever male-male pairs team. Chaos, glitter, and absurd routines ensue. Next is Stranger Than Fiction, 2006. A more serious turn. Ferrell plays Harold Crick, an IRS agent who discovers he's actually a character in an author's novel, and she's planning to kill him off. A quirky, heartfelt blend of drama, romance, and metafiction.
Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory. Stranger Than Fiction is not a bad movie, but it's not as good as Blades of
Kind
Glory.
of boring.
The next will be The Other Guys and Eurovision Song Contest.
Oh.
The Other Guys, 2010. While he was on a run, Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg star as mismatched NYPD detectives who get a shot at real action after being sidelined at desk duty. A parody of buddy cop movies with the overtop stunts and awkward humor. Eurovision Song Contest, the story of Fire Saga. This was a COVID movie. Icelandic underdog Lars Ferrell and Sigrid, played by Rachel McAdams, chase their dreams of winning the Eurovision music competition despite their town mocking them and endless mishaps. Big musical numbers, silly accents, and heart.
I know that friend of the pod, Kiara, loves Eurovision.
It was fine.
I watched it at their house in Joshua Tree. The other guys. I'm pulling a little bit of a blank.
I'll show you a picture. But
I mean, I know what-
Eva Mendes is his wife in that movie. Will Ferrell. So then it's like a whole plot line that he has a hot wife, and it doesn't make sense. It's a fairly quotable movie, which I appreciate. Eurovision didn't hit for me. I feel like it was an odd movie, but you know, Eurovision's a little quirky.
Okay, so the other guys.
I feel like it's a classic. Okay. Elf versus Zoolander.
Oh my god.
Okay. Buddy the elf, raised at the North Pole, learns he's actually human and sets out to find his father in New York. A modern classic, a Christmas classic with fish out of the water comedy and heartwarming charm. Zoolander. Ferrell plays Magatu, the wild-haired fashion villain trying to use a brainwashed male model played by Ben Stiller to assassinate the Prime Minister of Malaysia. Pure satire of the fashion industry.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Elf simply because in Zoolander he's not like the lead.
Agree. I would agree. Great addition, but I wouldn't call it like a Will Ferrell movie. Elf, though, I absolutely. Okay. Anchorman versus Daddy's Home. Daddy's Home, 2015. Ferrell plays a mild-mannered stepdad who just wants his stepkids to accept him until their cool, rugged biological dad, played by Mark Wahlberg, shows up. A family comedy full of dad versus dad antics.
They must be good friends.
That's what I was just thinking, too. Anchorman. Ferrell is Ron Burgundy, a sexist but beloved 1970s news anchor in San Diego, whose world is shaken with an ambitious female reporter joins the team, played by Christina Applegate. Absurd one-liners, jazz flute, and stay classy. Anchorman is one of my favorite movies.
I've never seen Anchorman.
What? Well, we're gonna watch it.
I've never seen it.
I think you're gonna love it.
I do know that's gonna be the winner.
Daddy's Home was cute, but not as good as Anchorman. Okay, Talladega Nights versus Old School. Talladega Nights. Ricky Bobby, a cocky NASCAR driver, rises to stardom with his motto, "If you ain't first, you're last," until a flamboyant French rival, played by Sacha Baron Cohen, knocks him down. A satire of sports ego and patriotism. Old School. Ferrell, Vince Vaughn, and Luke Wilson start a college fraternity in their 30s to relive their glory days. Ferrell's Frank the Tank streaking antics made him a comedy legend. Old School is really good, but Talladega Nights to me will always be a classic.
Talladega Nights is one of my all-time favorite movies.
Shake and bake,
baby. Talladega Nights. Sweet little baby Jesus.
Sweet 6 pound, 8 ounce baby Jesus. Okay, the last two. Semi-Pro versus Step Brothers. Semi-Pro. Ferrell plays Jackie Moon, owner, player, coach of a struggling 1970s ABA basketball team, the Flint Tropics. He'll do anything. Disco songs, wrestling a bear, crazy stunts to keep the team alive. Two lazy, immature, middle-aged men, Ferrell and John C. Reilly, are forced to live together when their parents marry. Rivalry turns into friendship in one of his most quotable comedies, Step Brothers.
Step Brothers, duh.
It's my favorite Will Ferrell movie.
Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly.
That movie has so many quotes.
The clown has no penis.
You curly-haired fuck. I use that one on a routine basis. I wanted Adam Scott to get into that movie at some point because they brought up Catherine Hahn in his episode of Good Hang.
They talked a little bit about it.
And I was like, I needed behind the scenes on that.
He said he was just trying to keep up the whole time.
Oh, I bet. I can't even imagine with those two. Okay.
That was so fun.
Next round. Blades of Glory versus the other guys. Blades of Glory.
I miss John Heater.
I know. Where'd he go?
Heater.
Where'd he go?
You were right. Heater.
Where you at, John?
Elf
versus Anchorman. This is going to be hard because you haven't seen Anchorman, but it's so much better than Elf.
I'm not a huge Elf person.
I'm not really either.
I don't know.
It's fine.
Him being a child just kind of like weirds me out.
I understand. My dad's going to be mad at me for this one, but I think it's Anchorman.
I agree. I haven't seen it, but I agree.
We're going to add it to the list. Okay, Talladega Nights versus Step Brothers.
No. Okay, well, it's Step Brothers.
It has to be.
It
I'm sorry,
absolutely
Ricky.
is Step Brothers.
Blades of Glory and Anchorman. Might
Probably Anchorman.
be, yeah.
And now it's Anchorman
This,
versus Step
I
Brothers.
had a feeling this is what was going to happen.
And it's
Step Brothers.
That's us.
Bingo.
Next time, like, either one of us ever has to do like
Do
a
an
job
interview.
interview.
Yep.
I think we should just do exactly what they did.
Dress up in suits.
Yeah.
And then pop out.
I think we need to go to the Catalina wine mixer. It's a fucking Catalina wine mixer.
That. I would love nothing more. I'm in.
Love
I'm
it.
in. Wow, there is a pool of sweat underneath me. Just so you know.
Boy.
It's bad. Yoinks. Okay. Well, we will post that so you guys can weigh in on your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm curious if you guys agree. Also, let's just take a break to look at how adorable
Crockies.
my little weenie dog Crocs are.
Crockies.
I had other ones, but guess what? My live weenie dogs ate them.
Damn it, I should have put my Crocs on. They would have matched my shorts and yours matched your shirt.
Oh.
Well, next time. That's all I have. You got anything else?
Don't ever offer me an Easy Mac.
Yeah, fuck Easy Mac.
Fuck Easy Mac.
We should do a mac and cheese taste test too.
I already know the best.
What is it?
Annie's mac and cheese and it's shaped.
Shaped mac and cheese will always outdo a regular noodle for me.
Shaped mac and cheese is the best. If you don't give me anything other than shaped mac and cheese, okay?
Velveeta. I remember my mom I liked it when I was like in high school. I remember my mom would get it, and then if she wasn't going to be there when I got home from volleyball, she always had it there so I could make something easy. And I think I ate too much of it, / it's not very good. And
I remember
thickness.
Begging my mom. I'd be like, please, because it was spendy.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I don't want to splurge on this. Like, come on, you can just have normal mac and cheese. I'm like, please, mom, give me the Velveeta. Give me that cheesy cheese. And then I think I had the same thing. I also think when it hardened in the bowl and then
gelatinous.
Having to like clean it also made me not like it.
Ugh. I think. Oh.
I was gonna say we could have mac and cheese tonight because Kiara is making us mac and cheese.
I love her mac and cheese.
We have Crafty Girls Night, our monthly time where we go and be gals with our girlfriends.
And we're collaging. And so I finally have a purpose for these random Cosmopolitan magazines that keep showing up for me.
Somehow Tori has just gotten Cosmopolitan magazines and we don't know where they're coming from, but they
I'm
say
like,
her first and last name.
was I like subscribing to things? Because I haven't gotten a charge for it.
I finally got rid of my Architectural Digest mysterious magazine subscription. I don't know how or when I subscribed, but there's like a number on your magazine that tells you like this is your number. Like your account number. Yeah. I put it in, it doesn't exist. So I send this email, I'm like, please.
Spooky pants.
My email's just like, please stop sending this to me. Please, I don't want them anymore. I did not order this and I can't cancel it. And then they said, sorry about that.
Well, they've been harassing me.
To pay?
And my subscription ended. And they just keep saying I'm past due. And I said, I didn't renew. So I'm actually not. Thank you so much.
That's basically what happened to me. They kept harassing me to pay. And I'm like, I don't even know where to pay. This account number isn't leading to anything. So that's when I sent an email. So you just have to send them one where you go, please, I have no idea what you're talking about. I can't find it. Please leave me alone. Don't ever contact me again. That's basically what I said.
Shove off, AD. I'm just going to watch your videos on YouTube. I don't need the magazine.
I don't need the magazine. It's basically
I never looked
all
at it.
Ads.
Correct. I don't need like perfume samples that are weirdly shoved in there too. Sorry, I'm over it.
I'm good.
Well, folks, it's been another great week with you. Thanks for listening. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, rate. Kiss the ground we walk on. Oh.
Whoa.
Give us the royal treatment.
Please leave us a comment. Tell us if you agree, if that's your favorite Will Ferrell movie.
Mm-hmm.
Step Brothers.
If you have a hard opinion,
We need to hear
for
from you.
another one, I want to know all the details, and I want you to try and convince me.
We need to know.
Yeah.
So let us know. And we love you all so much. Thanks for being our best friends. And we hope that we're good best friends to you guys too, because that's all we want and that's all we care about.
That's right.
Talk to you next week.
Next time.